channel, we marvel at the Marvels with the Marvel Legends Totally Awesome Hulk Build-A-Figure Wave, Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, and Marvel's Photon.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends unboxing and review. And today from the Marvels, and of course the Totally Awesome Hulk Build-A-Figure Wave, we've got Miss Marvel, we've got Captain Marvel, and we've got Marvel's Photon. But for all your Marvel Legends needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Big Bad Toy Store. Use the link in the description down below. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And it is truly ladies' night here. Hey, ladies. Ladies' night here as we got three female characters here, of course, from the new Marvels movie, I guess. We'll see what happens with this movie in the future. I'll probably wait for it to go on Disney Plus like a lot of the movies these days because my kids have zero interest in movies like this, and I'm not going to go to the theater by myself. I'm just not going to do it. So it'll be interesting to see what becomes of this movie here. But we got some old favorites getting new figures, and we got a new one here getting a figure as well. But let's dive in, and we're going to start it off with the OG. Sure, why not? The OG Captain Marvel herself right there. Looking only like a Captain Marvel could look. Definitely looks interesting, but it does look like old Carol, and we've had figures of her in the past, like we said. Marvel's logo down there, Marvel Legends, of course. Totally Awesome Hulk right there. Looking interesting. Checklist on the side. We've seen this before. Little glamour shot action straight out of the movie right there. How about that? Marvel Legends down low. On the back, a lot of jibber jabber down here. Hulk piece, a few accessory pieces. Nothing else to really write home about. Now, I do got damaged packaging. That's one of the cool things at Big Bad Toy Store. They have three different packaging options a lot of time. And they have, you know, the collector grade, the standard grade, and then damaged. So, got to get a deal all day long. I picked up, I think, two of these as damaged product, so it was like $2 cheaper than normal. I don't care, I'm unboxing it anyway, so got to get a deal out there. That's something to pay attention to over at Big Bad Toy Store if that is your thing. See you later, Captain Marvel. All right, let's get down to business here. Cardboard, see you later. Spider-Man style, bam, see you later. All right, parchment paper prison, what's going on there? Nothing too much else going on. Bam, see you later off the screen. And then we get the Hulk piece. There we go. Okay, we get the accessories and the Hulk piece all in one. Bam! See you later. Goodbye. Got a big old hulking leg right here. There it is, a leg for the Hulk. Good to see. Good to see there. Now we're going to dive in here, and we do got some accessories. We'll start accessories first. We get an old trigger hand up and down for Captain Marvel here, but she doesn't have a weapon, so that's kind of weird, but it is a gripping hand. Then you got kind of the come to me, reach for me hand. Reach! So she got those two gloved hands here for Captain Marvel, is what it is. We have those going on. Then we got these two effect pieces. Once again, reuse, reuse, reuse. We've seen these numerous times. We've seen them in different colors as well. Just getting the most out of your molds at the end of the day. It is the toy business, but it is nice yellow color. Looking good, and that's it. That's it for accessories. Nothing else special with her. But it is Carol Danvers right here, old Captain Marvel herself. Definitely looks like her, but she looks just a little bit dead in the eyes, maybe. I don't know what it is, but she looks just for like almost like a mannequin is what she looks like. When I guess an action figure kind of is a mannequin in some ways. I don't know what you're doing with your mannequins out there, but you know what I mean. But it is a little interesting. It just feels like it's missing a little bit of life in the face. I mean, it's there. We know what it is. It's just missing something. And I'm by no means an artist here, but maybe it needs a little extra color or something. I'm not exactly sure. But a nice high and tight haircut on her. Not as short as the last figure, which we'll compare this one to, of course. But a little bit longer hair. Got a blue? How about blonde? Blonde hair, how about? But definitely looks like her at the end of the day. We know who this is. Got her kind of Starfleet outfit going on. A nice standard issue uniform here. Sleeves rolled up. Got the Fists of Fury going on. I'm here for the Fists of Fury. You know that. But definitely got the blue and red attack going on, got the little star on the chest. But besides that, not a ton of stuff going on. It's just kind of a figure that's just kind of there. Not a lot of bells and whistles, anything like that. Just a standard Captain Marvel figure, really, at the end of the day. Arms do go around on her. She does got a bicep cut. Double jointed pinless elbows. I'm here for that at least. Hands back forth, side to side. Hands going to be removable. Hula hoop at the top. No hula hoop at the waist. Big old Captain Marvel splits if she needs to. And we do get a thigh cut. Double jointed pinless knees, very tight on there, but she does got the pinless knees. No boot cut, but you do get the ankles back forth, side to side. So at the end of the day, nice articulation, nice smooth articulation on this one. But just a little bit plain Jane, really, at the end of the day. And does she fit on a ringside collectible? Oh, there we go. Stand. Use the Mattel stands. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Just an interesting figure, and I got the old version here. Maybe she's kind of just that way. She's got a little of that going on. I do like this outfit from her last release. I just like how the colors are a little bit brighter. Obviously, they're not going to put brighter colors if she wasn't that way in the movie. So this is the new movie one. It makes sense. I get it, but definitely different. I guess choose your own Carol Danvers Captain Marvel adventure at the end of the day is what you got to do between these two. But it is old Captain Marvel getting the job done here in the latest Marvel Legends line. We'll see how good the movie is. But we're not done with some Marvels. We got Miss Marvel here. An old friend of the channel, also my daughter, Emma. Emma and I did watch the first 2 episodes of Miss Marvel, and we haven't picked up since then. I would like to try to finish it before this movie comes out. We'll see what happens. We'll see where my time goes. I'm a busy, busy man. A lot of people say they're busy. I don't know if they know what busy is when you're working, all hours of the day. Always have something to do, and you never get a free second. That's the way it goes. Never a free second to dive into Miss Marvel. But one day, it's on the to-do list. And that to-do list, it's one of those things. It's one of those really long ones. Never going to be enough time. I just got to be okay with that. There's never going to be enough time to get everything I want to do done. That's just the way it is. But I will say Miss Marvel right here, the heaviest box of the bunch because of the torso of the Hulk. But definitely kind of plays with your head a little bit because you think a little female figure in here, but it's definitely a little bit heavier here in Miss Marvel. But looking good there. I forget the cat's name. What's that cat's name? Glurb or Blurb? I don't remember what it is, but definitely a cool scene from the movies over the years. It's coming out of there. I like to get that there in action figure form. That's kind of one of the selling points, I think, for this pack a little bit as well. Miss Marvel, of course, but then the Captain of the Marvels down here. Captain Marvels, no, the Marvels. The Marvels. There it is in the bottom. Got the old checklist on the side. We've seen that. There's a lot of attitude right there. That's a teen with some attitude. I know that look every once in a while from Elle. She's a little older. She's 12. But I know that look from time to time. Not very often. I'm fun-loving. I'm the fun dad. I'm the fun parent. There it is. UPC's warnings, all that fun stuff. You got the old Hulk torso there, accessories, and a little glamour shot. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what all the fuss is about. And is there fuss? I don't know. I wonder how well this will do at retail. I guess we'll find out sooner rather than later. We've seen a lot of Marvel Legends, unfortunately, go to clearance in the last year or so. And we've talked about this on the channel as well before. I think you're going to see a changing of the guard as, of course, COVID time frame is over. See you later. See you later. COVID time frame is long over. People having all the extra money to spend on stuff, those days are disappearing, and now a lot of retailers and companies are resetting their stock quantities. I do think we're at the changing of the guard right now. See you later, where we're going to see a lot of stuff dialed way back. Super 7's already been talking about it, dialing way back on a lot of their amounts they're making, which is going to make less things go to clearance, and things are going to move through the aisles a little bit quicker than they used to. So the changing of the guard's not a bad thing, but sometimes it can be a bad thing. So you guys all remember, longtime collectors remember before COVID, where it was hard to find anything, you never saw anything ever. Well, see you later. You might get back to those days here fairly soon. We'll see what happens, because all that extra product, that ends up being a liability for the company and a liabilities for the Targets and Walmarts. See you later. Goodbye. So we'll see. We'll see. More to come on that. Of course, we talk about that in the toy news videos every single week on this channel. See you later. But an interesting time in the toy world, really in business world, all over the place. See you later. With the changing formats, changing way people consume media, all that kind of stuff. It all ties together. You think it's not involved with toys, but it definitely is. There's the big old Hulk torso. We'll get to him. Of course, we're going to unbox all these, but at the very end, we're going to build that Hulk, and we're going to rank the entire wave from my least favorite to my favorite. So definitely stay tuned for that. We do get 2 Fists of Fury. No, we get 2 open hands of Fury here on old Miss Marvel. Definitely looking interesting. We got 2 open hands here. I like that. And then we do got a fisted hand and a gripping hand here. So choose your own hand adventure with her. Definitely interesting there. And then we get the cat that's thrown up. I mean, it looks like an octopus coming out of a cat. This is really actually pretty cool here. This looks really nice. I like the cat. Got the fur sculpted in there. You got the nice little tail on it. The cute little ears, the green eyes. And then you just got this monstrous thing coming out of here, like something out of John Carpenter's The Thing or something like that. But definitely very, very cool. I love this a whole lot. And it stands perfectly. I was worried it would kind of fall over or something, but nope, it stands perfectly right there. That's a pretty cool accessory. We all got to admit that one there. And I do think that's going to be a lot of the reasons people buy this Miss Marvel, as we've had different Miss Marvels, of course, comic and movie variety, and now we're getting a second one. She's a little bit older now. She's a little bit older. She's Miss Marvel. She's marveling all over the place. She's kind of got a little cheesy smile going on there. It's like one of those smiles where somebody says something to you and you're just kind of being nice and smiling even though you agree with what it is exactly. That's kind of how it looks there for me. But she does got the long hair going on, a little scarf action there. A new Miss Marvel outfit on her as well, so looking a little bit different. Talked about the fist, talked about the gripping hand. Big old sash coming down as well there. Definitely interesting. Got the hula hoop in the middle, the head back, forth, side to side. A little bit limited in the head articulation just because of the long hair going on there. Arms do go all the way around. Bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows playing the hits, hands back, forth, side to side, waist articulation, big old Miss Marvel splits if you need to, thigh cut, double jointed knee, ankles back, forth, side to side. All the usual articulation we get with these Marvel Legends figures right there for her, but in the pinless variety, so I'm here for that. But definitely an interesting looking figure at the end of the day. It definitely is Miss Marvel. There's no doubt about it. It just comes up to you. Do you need this one or are you okay with the one we got before? And you can kind of see her growth. She almost looks like, 11, 12-year-old girl here where she's like 16 in this one. So we're seeing a little bit of growth, but definitely different costumes for her. I do like this one has the mask. This one doesn't, so it makes them feel at least a little bit different. And that's what it comes down to right there. So Miss Marvel, not too shabby. Not too shabby as the old one falls down. So there it is. She does fit on a ringside stand too. I forgot to mention that. But there it is. 2 Marvels down. Now we got to go to a Photon, which is an interesting one. And she came to prominence, I guess we'd say. I guess it was the Captain Marvel movie, but she was also in the Scarlet Witch, WandaVision. She was also in the WandaVision there. So we got Marvel Legends at the top. Of course, totally awesome Hulk Build-A-Figure. Damaged packaging. I talked about that. The old Big Bad Toy Store. Got to get the deal out there. Definitely interesting. The Marvels, of course. Checklist on the side. And there she is. A nice little glamour shot. I think she got that at the mall, I believe. You could correct me if I'm wrong. Marvel Legends logo down low. And you got all the blurb, all the jibber jabber. You got the Hulk piece, some accessories. You got the figure. Playing all the hits, whether you like them or not. They were getting played here at the table. But let's get her out. Old Marvel's Phantom, Phantom, knocking things over. What am I doing? What am I doing here? See you later, Spider-Man style. Goodbye. And let's see what Photon's all up to here today. Cardboard. See you later. Goodbye. Got the Hulk piece. Oh, and got some hands too. So we got the Hulk piece, another Hulk leg. Bam. See you later. Goodbye. Going to build that Hulk at the end of the week. Stay tuned for that. 2 Fists of Fury for Photon right there. 2 fists. And that's it. That's all you get right there. 2 fists. And what do we got in here? And we got the figure. Definitely that's it. Bam. See you later. Goodbye. All right. Let's get down to business. Wow, this one definitely feels different. I got to believe this is a brand new body across the board. Definitely feels different than other figures. Definitely a little thicker in the legs and the waist. Definitely a different style figure, man. I'm here for this. It's always nice to get a little something new, something exciting here at the table. Pinless joints throughout on this one. A very nice, clean figure here. So save the best for last, quite possibly here. Definitely feels different. I got the big head going on. I guess I shouldn't say big head. Big hair on the head here, as you got a lot of hair on this one. Does limit the articulation up and down a little bit, but you do get the side to side just short enough to clear the shoulders there. Nice coloring here, no color imperfections, anything like that. Looks nice throughout. A nice soft look to her face, looks very friendly and approachable. Not a big smile or anything like that, but doesn't look like some villain that's going to scare you or something like that. You got the Captain Marvel kind of logo in the chest right there that we saw with Carol Danvers, of course. Articulation, arms go all the way around. You got the bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows, hands back forth side to side. She's got an open hand, like to shake your hand, and then she's got a Darth Vader maniacal choking hand here, so you can choose your own hand adventure, as we always do say with her here. But the hands, of course, removable. Hula hoop at the top, plenty of articulation there. Big old waist going on. Nope, no waist articulation. She can do some splits if she needs to. Does got the old thigh cut. Double jointed, pinless knees, playing all the hits, ankles back forth side to side. So usual Marvel Legend articulation on her. And a nice flight suit on here. I like the white and black attack. The only bad thing is you move the leg off to the side, breaks up the sculpt throughout. Nothing you could really do with something like that, but it kind of limits how you would display her because it would mess with your eyes if you see the breaking of the seam line in the suit. At least it would for me. Does she fit on a ringside collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save 10%. Man, she fits like a glove on there. That's not a bad figure, actually. This one kind of blew me away, as I thought this was going to be more like a Miss Marvel or a Captain Marvel. I should get my Marvels confused. A Captain Marvel style body style. I'm glad they gave her a more true-to-form body style and making a new body style with this one, as I think that really does work for this figure here. But it is ladies' night at the end of the day. Not sure exactly how well this one will sell, as we do know the female figures, for whatever reason. I was a little kid once at one time, and I didn't really like to buy a lot of female figures unless there was no other options, because, you know, if Kyle could get something, he wasn't leaving without something. But I think back to my Joe days, that's kind of how most of the females came into my collection, because I had everything else there or there was no other options. And I truly do think a lot of kids these days are kind of that way. And we'll see how this movie goes. Maybe this movie will break the cycle. We'll see what happens there. But it'll be interesting to see how well this line does at retail, as the last couple of Marvel Legends lines really went to quick clearance, a lot quicker than normal. We talked about the changing of the guards going on right now. We'll see what happens in the future. We'll see if this line is made in the same production schedule as some of the others. Will we see as many figures? I got to think maybe they're dialing this one back a little bit, but we'll see what happens. We'll find out. And of course, if you want these now, head on over to Big Bad Toy Store. They are in stock, shipping right now if you need them. So there it is, a little Marvel's movie figure line here. Ladies' Night 3-pack is what we'll call this one. Let me know your thoughts on these three. Picking them up, passing, picking and choosing. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell, as we got videos every single day and then some. And we got even more content, including early access to videos like this over on the old Patreon channel. And it is always your best way to support this very YouTube channel. You can also support the channel over at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for the Marvels, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.